All right, y'all, what's up with it? It's your girl Key. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Key, back with another video for you guys. Back with Kii'skorner, hosted by Ascension Ave. So I just wanted to come on and just say thank you guys for all of the love and support that you guys have been giving us. This process has been very enlightening, I would say. I do want to give a shout out to all of the new subscribers, to all of the people that are following us on this journey, that have been a part of this journey with us, with all that we do. You guys are very much appreciated. I also want to give a shout out to the main man of the hour. So you guys have been getting a lot of questions about like my path and like how I got started and all those different questions. Okay, so if you guys are subscribed to the YouTube video, my very first episode of Kii'skorner is on the YouTube channel, and that pretty much explains to you guys how I've gotten started on my spiritual journey and how I've been able to process the information and move forward, how I've been able to work with my chakras and things like that. So if you guys check out that first video on the YouTube channel, that will definitely give you guys some more insight on how I started my journey and what led me to start my journey. But in the process of me being here in Louisiana, my life coach. So my life coach is my best friend, a shaman, a energy for life, a certified wellness coach, holistic coach. He does energy balance treatments. He does chakra treatments, which is pretty much the energy balance treatments. He does sound bowl therapy. He does occult teachings, and just pretty much overall that you can get into spirituality. He does everything, okay? Like literally everything, and I kid you not, okay? Try it for yourself. But big shout out to Yaya. Like I said, he is the coach. He is the brains behind all of this, the brains behind the platform, the brains behind everything, you know what I'm saying? So he pretty much just provided a platform for me and my podcast. For those of you that do know, I've always wanted my own podcast show for about the last 2 years or so, and now I actually have the platform to do that. I have a platform to release my videos. I have a platform where I can practice my spiritual practices and things like that and share that with you guys. So shout out to Yaya. If you guys want more insight, you guys want to know what books we're currently reading, what he's teaching me, what I've been studying and things like that. If you guys want more insight just into spirituality, like mine is pretty much not necessarily surface level spirituality, but more so beginner friendly, I would say. There's so many paths to spirituality. You just pretty much pick what resonates with your soul. So for me, I just continue to go deeper, you know what I'm saying? And he helps me on that. So if you guys want to go deeper and you want to have an actual coach that is certified, that is very well known in what it is that he does, his practices and things like that, you guys can email me. You guys can follow the business pages. I will put all of the information as far as getting in contact with him in the description box below. If you guys want to get in contact with me, I'll give that to you guys in the description box as well. But just to highlight that I'm not doing this by myself, okay? Thankfully, the universe has sent somebody to do this with me. So I do have a partner. I do have somebody that actually does this with me, that actually helps me stay aligned, that actually helps me stay focused, stay grounded, and, you know, help me redirect my path if I'm feeling a bit off. So I always have somebody in my corner to help me. So if that is something that you guys would like, I can definitely give you guys the information. But I did want to highlight him because he plays a big role in my life as far as being my coach, being that go-to person that I can go to about any spirituality needs, as well as checking in with myself. But he pretty much gives me a clear understanding of what it is that I am trying to process. Okay, so just breaking things down, getting to the root of things, he helps me understand that. So you guys, if you want that information, it's there for you. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to highlight him because he is giving me this platform. He is helping me. He is my coach. Like I said, shaman and all those different things. So great at what he does. You know what I'm saying? Great at what he does. And I just wanted to direct that attention to him because so many people have questioned me on just where it is that I am or how I even get my information and things like that. So I have somebody with me that processes the information with me. So thankfully, you know, I have that person and I'm so thankful for him. So yeah, shout out. And you guys have been keeping up with the projects that we've been doing. You guys have been keeping up with the videos and all those different things. If you guys do like the content that we are releasing, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to all of our business pages on Facebook and Instagram. We do not have a Twitter. That might be something that happens, you know, later down the road. But I had Twitter like years ago and just haven't necessarily gotten back on the platform. But if you guys want more content, if you guys want us to talk about things specific in your spiritual journey, specifically about your spiritual journey, send us an email. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have questions or you guys want more insight, just send us an email. I am still doing personal card readings, tarot and oracle readings. Pretty much diving into whatever it is that you guys want some insight on. So I am still doing that. I have kind of just not necessarily stepped back, but I wanted to focus more so on the chakras because that is something that I've been going through and working through right now. So as I release these videos for you guys, this is just where I've been as I work through my chakras and things like that. So once the chakra series is up, I probably will be getting back to my cards and just releasing more videos, you know what I'm saying, about what tarot is, how to read tarot, messages and stuff like that from your angels and ancestors and things like that. So I will dive back into that. And like I said, if you guys want personal readings, me and Yaya does personal readings, okay? He does more so oracle readings, but I do both tarot and oracle. So yeah, if you guys want insight, I am still doing that. My information will be in the description as well. You guys can always email me. You can send me a message on Facebook or something like that. I pretty much do any spread, any kind of spread. I do 3 cards, 5 cards, 9 cards, whatever it is that you guys want to know. So like I said, if you guys want information, it's there for you. And I also still do consultations as well, just helping guide people on their journey, helping them see reflections and things like that in their life, and just kind of helping them get more insight. I've been getting a lot of consultations recently just about those that I was previously connected to in the past. As they see me on this journey, you know, they're curious. If you're curious, that's okay. You know, curiosity could be the reason why you end up in spirituality anyways, okay? So, you know, questioning religion from spirituality. I've answered most of those questions, but if, like I said, if you guys always want insight, I am more than happy to give you guys insight and to help guide you along the path, okay? This video is for the solar plexus chakra, okay? So this episode is directed towards the solar plexus and where this energy lies, where this energy center is. If you don't know, the solar plexus is right below the heart chakra, okay? Right above the sacral. So with the solar plexus chakra, this chakra sits right at the base of the sternum, okay? This chakra is the color yellow. It corresponds as the color yellow, okay? So if you're feeling a bit off, or you're feeling a bit insecure, or you're feeling a bit just not sure of yourself, sure of where your power lies, you have stomach issues and things like that, you could possibly be dealing with fear residing in your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and not being able to stomach things that you're going through. So as we go through this, the main function for this chakra, which is it supplies energy in the form of heat and power and enthusiasm. So a lot of the time the solar plexus stores your energy, your power, how you feel most of the days. If you're tired, exhausted, or if you have a lot of energy, that definitely gives you an idea of where your solar plexus chakra might be at the time. if you guys want the information that I've been pulling from and the book that I've been reading from, it is Opening to Spirit by Shola Ariwa. And this is a guide to pretty much connect you with your chakras, help you work through your chakras, become familiar with your chakras in your body, and pretty much just help you get started on that journey of self-discovery, knowing who you are, knowing what is yours compared to somebody else's, okay? What your energy is compared to somebody else's. So, yes, solar plexus chakra, physical correspondences, it represents the glands, okay? So, the glands in the pancreas, body parts is digestive organs, stomach, 11, stomach, small intestines, liver, gallbladder, spleen. So if you're experiencing any pain or any discomfort or disease in these body parts, you could have a blocked or unbalanced solar plexus. You could have a blocked or unbalanced solar plexus. Disturbances, you might be overheating or not having enough heat in your body, so you could be anemic as well. So dealing with that, I know for me personally, I deal with my body overheating. I've always been like that. Like ever since I was a little girl, my body would overheat, okay? And I would get so hot that in like the middle of my sleep, while I was sleeping at nighttime, I would start choking on my own breath, like, because I'm so hot. And so, you know, you can actually die from overheating. So if that is something that you're dealing with, or is that something, you know, you're dealing with hot flashes, whatever it is that it may be, check with your solar plexus. Try to figure out what's going on in your solar plexus area. What is it that you're holding on to that could possibly be causing disturbances, okay? So balancing that energy out and balancing out your body temperature as well can definitely help you bring that in balance. There's tons of deities that you guys can work with your solar plexus as well. We have deities in Africa, India, and Europe, but there's so many more. So you guys can kind of just do your research on what deities represent the solar plexus, and you guys can work with those deities to help balance and bring in that energy to help you balance that out, okay? Balance out your solar plexus. The statement for this chakra is I feel. How is it that you feel? Where's your power? Do you feel good? Do you feel tired? Do you feel exhausted and those things like that? How are your emotions? So a lot of the times the solar plexus represents your emotions as well. These are the lower elements. These are the things that keep us grounded, okay? So if your emotions are out of whack, more than likely you might be having a faulty grounding, okay? So when your emotions are balanced in this area, you can feel and express easily. You can express emotion easily. You can laugh easy. You can do all of these things. You're joyful, happy. Still a balanced sense of anger, you know what I'm saying? But you know where to direct your anger. You're not letting your emotions control you, okay? When you're unbalanced though, your emotions are controlled. I mean, you're letting your emotions control you, okay? You might not have a sense of feeling. You might not have a sense of caring about anything. You're probably seriously quick-tempered, violent, depressed, all those different things, okay? So we start having issues with our solar plexus around the time that we hit puberty, simply because we're trying to find who we are. We're trying to find what it is that we like, what it is that makes us comfortable, all those different things. Being curious. This also represents your willpower as well. How much can you will yourself to get something done? How much can you will yourself to achieve your own goals? So if you're feeling a sense of not being able to achieve anything, or a very low sense of creativity, you could be experiencing a very unbalanced or blocked sacral chakra as well. Those that deal with highly sensitive stomach issues or not being able to stomach things, you're usually in a fight or flight type of energy when your solar plexus is off balance, okay? So a lot of the times when we're growing up, to feel a sense of who we are, a lot of the times we've had other people in our ear as kids, telling us who we are or what we should do or who we should be and those things like that. And if that's not who we really are to our core, it's not going to resonate with us. So then we go to the point of always trying to be what someone else wants us to be when that's not who we are. So learning what your power is, learning where your power comes from. Do you supply your own power, or do you have to have somebody else to supply your power for you? There's a difference in that. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? What is it that you truly stand for? You could deal with a sense of your own integrity being challenged or shut down personality wise. So growing up trying to experience who it is that you are, and your own sense of your own personality sense is being shut down by others because they want you to be who they want you to be instead of who it is that you're called to be. So with that being tested as kids, we have to know how to balance it out. Of course, usually we have no one there to show us, but as adults, we have to take the responsibility to go back and change those things in the past that people have projected onto us. So if that's not who we are, no longer accepting those things of of that not being who we are, okay? So another thing is feeling bad about yourself, your self-esteem, validation of self coming from others. So feeling bad about who it is that you really are. Don't feel bad about who it is that you are. Don't feel like you have to dim your own light to fit into somebody else's box. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So to go back and correct those things, work on your self-esteem, work on who it is that you are, work on how it is that you feel, work on yourself, okay? Esteem yourself. So you know what I'm saying? Validate your own self, standing in your own truth, and being treated the way that you want, and being serious about being treated the way that you want. If you're not being treated the way that you want by those around you, simply disconnect yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or stand firm in who it is, you know what I'm saying? Demand some fucking respect. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely demand some respect. I remember just growing up as a kid and how I was raised, and those that know me and was raised with me, you know what I'm saying? You guys know. Just whenever you're a kid, your own personality traits being tested, you know what I'm saying? Your own natural sense of gifts and abilities being tested by those outside of you. They don't want you to do something, so you can't do it, and it makes you feel bad about it. I grew up in a pretty much Christian background, a Christian home, and those things like that, but the way we were raised was totally different than most people. You can say Christian all you want, but I say it's something else personally. So growing up, we always had our own sense of self being tested, you know what I'm saying? We always had someone else in our ear telling us that we couldn't do something because it wasn't the right thing to do, but that's what resonated with us, and just all these different things, you know what I'm saying? Demanding respect as a child, you know what I'm saying, from adults. Adults automatically feel like they deserve respect because they're adults. Nah, fuck you. And I'll tell you that as a kid. Fuck you, okay? I would go to my mom and tell her, like, hey, if you don't get this adult, if you don't get this person that's fucking with me, I'ma tell them off, okay? I'ma say what I gotta say. You don't want me to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like standing up for who it is that you feel the need to stand up for. If that's yourself, stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Demand respect, even if it is from an adult. You know what I'm saying? Respect is respect. You give it to me, I give it right back. You know what I'm saying? And it's more so just not letting people run over you. You know what I'm saying? Not being a pushover. Accept what it is that you should accept. You know what I'm saying? Take responsibility for what it is that you're supposed to be responsible for, but at the same time, not allowing people to project their own shit onto you. Like, that's fucked up to me. Like, who are you to tell me who I am? You know what I'm saying? When you truly know yourself, can't nobody on the outside of you tell you who the fuck you are. Like, no. So, anyways, you know what I'm saying? Being in that role of not letting people control you. You know what I'm saying? You knowing exactly who you are, you standing firm in who it is that you are, and demanding that fucking respect. Ways of working with this chakra. Foods, we have anything starchy, grainy, sunflower seeds, hot peppers, anything yellow that you could possibly think of will definitely help you work with this chakra and things like that. Herbs that you can use: peppermint, cinnamon, licorice, any kind of digestive herbs to help you stomach things. Okay, so anything to help you move some stuff around in your system, you know what I'm saying? Some oils that you can use as well is rosemary, juniper, geranium, peppermint, black pepper, ginger, you know what I'm saying? Any citrus oils. You can burn these throughout your house. You can wear yellow. I usually wear yellow and paint my toes yellow. Just anything like that to bring in that sunshine, you know what I'm saying? To help you balance those energies. Anything to keep you expressive, you know what I'm saying? Any loud yellow color. Okay, so yes. So when you're balanced or unbalanced, like I said, self-expression, dealing with fear. Okay, so fear can be anything that your mind can possibly come up with. So fear is just false evidence appearing that it is real. Okay, this is fake, but I'm gonna make you think it's real. You're playing a mind game with yourself. Okay, so understanding that the conditioning of the mind has to be changed in order for you to actually be able to stomach this information. Basically changing your perception of things. Learning to be unconditional and being real about how we feel, being real about your own reality, okay? Not being in the zone of psyching yourself out, pretty much. You know, accepting what is real, accepting that this is what this is, and that's it, you know what I'm saying, instead of what it is that we want it to be. No, that's kind of, you know, it's false. Okay, so working with the solar plexus releases abundance of inner wealth that we have accumulated and moves us successfully towards the higher centers. Okay, so when your solar plexus is off balance as well, when you have no willpower, you can't will. I'm not going to say you can, but it'll be a lot more difficult to will what it is that you actually want for yourself into the physical realm. It'll be a little bit harder to manifest what it is that you truly want. So as you connect to your powerhouse, which is your solar plexus, you basically get a boost of courage, a boost of self-esteem, a boost of willpower, whatever it is that you need a boost in. This is your core center, okay? This is how you get things done. So again, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus sit right next to each other, so you could be dealing with unprocessed emotions and things like that as well that you've never had to deal with, and now it comes down to the point of really understanding who you are. You have to understand these repressed emotions. Okay, so the quality of this chakra is feeling a lot of things that you possibly don't know associated with this chakra, like fear, abandonment, wasted energy, feelings that you've pretty much repressed to not release and not give out into the universe, accepting what's not ours, and things like that. So in order to balance that out, you have to be aware of what the problems are, okay, and where the conflicts arise. Okay, so getting to the root of why you feel the way that you feel, okay, where it is that you need to focus on just so you can be able to process the information. So a lot of the times if you have stomach issues, you can't process the information, you can't stomach the energies around you, you just can't deal with it. Okay, so that could be fear as well. So being fearful of any and everything. There's no need to be fearful of anything, and I'm saying this to you guys because I'm saying this to myself. There's no need to be fearful of anything. Yes. The element of this chakra is fire. So this is a fire element. Fire signs, I think it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with any of those signs, that can help you pretty much balance yourself out as well, depending on where they are. But connecting with those energies can definitely help bring in a different perspective for you as well. When this chakra is balanced, the fire is an amazing element. It's full of vitality, fast cleansing, and forceful energy. It fuels the shamanic warrior who uses clarity and strength of fire to eliminate adversity. So you can use anger to get things done, or you can use straight compassion to get things done. But either way, fire is fire. You know what I'm saying? You can use it as good, or you can use it as bad. So that's power. You know what I'm saying? Fire is power. Water is power. Air is power. All of these elements have whole power. Yeah. So processing that power, connecting with these energies, connecting with these deities to help you pretty much stay in balance. Stay where it is that you need to be, you know what I'm saying? Help you process this information that is being brought to you so that you can move forward, you know what I'm saying? You can feel good about yourself. You can stand strong in who it is that you are, okay? Expression of this chakra, to feel full of energy and vitality, full of joy and abundance. Being able to express love and happiness and passion. Feeling and acting on your intuition, knowing courage versus fearlessness. Courage and fearlessness, I'm sorry. Knowing your warrior nature. Okay, so my higher self is a warrior. So when we're talking about your warrior nature, this is your spiritual insight. This is how you use your warrior side to work with spiritual warfare. Okay, once you're aware of what it is that's going on spiritually, you can use this side, you can use this energy and basically fight what it is that you have to fight. You know what I'm saying? You're a warrior, so warriors fight. You know what I'm saying? Knowing your own power, fighting against whatever this energy is that's trying to come against you. Yes. Let's see. Some altar work. So, altar work that you guys can do. So, give thanks as you move through your chakras. Give thanks as you clean out your altars to set up a new altar. For me, myself, I purchased a yellow cloth. I want to say it was silk. But I purchased a yellow silk cloth. And I pretty much set up my altar. It's not necessarily the same, but I move things around. So I always buy my yellow cloth or whatever the chakra color is, my cloth. I set up 4 candles, cardinal directions. I do earth, water, air, and fire on my altar. So I usually have some incense going for air. For earth, I usually have my crystals. For water, I usually do a water bowl, and then I have my candles. As well as crystals and incense. Some crystals that you can use is citrine, tiger's eye, and other yellow stones that may resonate with you. Incense you can use rosemary, geranium, ginger. I just purchased some new spiritual incense. Those smell really good as well. And like I said, whatever deity or angel, whoever it is that you want to work with, you can place them on your altar as well, okay? As you do your rituals, as you work with your altar, you're connecting with whatever deity is on your altar. So you can connect with them. You can give them offerings and things like that so they can work with you just to help balance the energy out in your body. Okay, so again, these deities are just energies that we all have within us. You know what I'm saying? It's embodying this energy of whoever this deity is to get things done for what it is that you need to do. Okay, also another thing that has helped is journal keeping. I always work with my journal as I go through my chakras, expressing my feelings in this area of the solar plexus, where my pain may lie, where you bury your hurt. So I'm always doing journal work on how it is that I feel, what it is that is making me uncomfortable. Okay, so coming face to face with myself and stating what it is that may be a discomfort. So some questions that you can ask yourself in this process is working with this chakra is anger and appreciation. What makes you angry? Okay, what made you angry yesterday? How did this affect you? What does this remind you of from your childhood? A lot of the times as adults, we carry over into our adulthood things that happened to us as we were children. So still not being able to process what happened to us as kids and carrying that over into your adult life only creates more manifestations of that same thing that had happened to you, or that same energy that had happened to you. So if you got, I don't know, let's say if you got raped as a kid, or you got molested as a child, and you never dealt with that hurt and that pain from that occurrence, that's going to continue to manifest in your life until you deal with it. It's almost like we tend to put up blockers, or you create a blockage for yourself of not being able to deal with that energy, or not being able to stomach what happened to you. So you use that as a coping mechanism whenever you do meet that energy over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So until you deal with it, it's not healed. Okay, so you have to get down to the root of why you feel the way that you feel. What is it about you that has you attracting the same energy over and over again? You know what I'm saying? Being mindful of those kind of things. As far as appreciation, show appreciation for what it is that you appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate how you adult. Okay, appreciate the adult life that you have. What it is that you do daily that you're appreciative of. How do you appreciate yourself? How you show yourself appreciation. Okay, so when dealing with an open solar plexus, you deal with personality, ego, self-esteem, personal power, humbleness of a balanced solar plexus. When it's too closed, you deal with a negative sense of who you are in victim mentality. Okay, so when it's too closed, a lot of the times people can play victim to things that they're not even victim to. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just kind of made this your thing. And it's like, no, you can't be the victim forever. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually take responsibility for what it is that you're supposed to be responsible for. And that could be everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't project your shit onto other people because you don't want other people's shit projected onto you. So if you want to be the energy that you attract, you have to be that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be secure in who it is that you are. Take responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Don't play victim to things. Have a positive sense of who you are. Okay. When it's too open, when your solar plexus chakra is too open, you could be too aggressive. You could be self-centered. You could be over powerful, okay? And that is not in a good way. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you want to be balanced, okay? You want to be equal so that you can attract a person that's balanced. You could be a risk taker and just doing things extra, or just extra flamboyant or obnoxious, or whatever it is that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's you, if this sounds like you, more than likely your solar plexus chakra is way too open. Okay, so kind of not, like I said, not dimming yourself down, but realizing like, okay, I'm working out of the energy that is just doing too much. Okay, you're doing too much. Chill. Okay, so that can show up in a lot of different ways. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, whatever makes you happy, by all means. Okay, but the best thing to be is balanced in every area of your life, every chakra center, balance in everything that it is that you do. So you want good karma. You don't want to be too open to things. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too self-centered, because then it's like, dude, you're full of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not always a good thing. So being mindful of your own energy and where it is that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Being mindful of the things that are happening around you, because there's nothing happening on the outside of you that is not happening on the inside of you. A lot of the shit that happens on the inside of you shows up in physical reality. You manifest it. You know what I'm saying? You think something and it shows up in your face. Well, there it is. You know what I'm saying? So being mindful of what it is that we want to create, being mindful of our energy, being mindful of how we feel, being mindful of everything. Okay, if you are feeling down, if you feel low self-esteem, or you just not confident in who you are, work with your solar plexus. Figure out what your insecurities are. Why are you insecure about these things? Who told you to be insecure about these things? You know what I'm saying? Who told you to be fearful? Who taught you to be fearful? Understanding those kind of things. If you've never asked yourself those questions, I would suggest you go ask yourself those questions. You know what I'm saying? And just have a conversation with yourself. Talk to yourself like your best friend would talk to you. If you're your own best friend, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know that nothing on the outside of you has any control over you, or even the negative thoughts that tend to pop up in our head, which will happen because we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So things like that are going to happen. But being mindful of these thoughts. Where did they come from? Who put these thoughts in our head? You know what I'm saying? Why are we thinking this way? So understanding what the process of information is. So I do hope that as I work through these chakras and as I put out these videos for you guys, that this is giving you some kind of insight on what it is that where it is that your chakras are, what it is that you need to work on as your own individual spiritual practices. And hopefully this is just a tool to kind of help you guys and guide you guys on where it is that you're wanting to go. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, you want more insight, I'm just kind of running through the chakras as I do it. I am currently on the heart chakra. So the next video that you guys will be receiving is the heart chakra. So once I get done with the heart chakra series, we'll see where I go next. But like I said, just hopefully I can give you guys some insight on different things that we all should be working on as a collective. You know what I'm saying? As we grow, we continue to learn these lessons, and you know what I'm saying, we all need some kind of guidance and reassurance just to help us out. You know what I'm saying? So again, the information that I get is usually from a book or from just doing my own personal research. So hopefully that these messages are resonating with you guys. Hopefully you all have found something. And if not, hopefully you're perfect. But no one's perfect. But as I work through these chakras and things like that, I've figured out things about myself that I have been carrying since I was a child. And I no longer want to carry that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not benefiting from this. I'm not gaining anything from this, but probably more hurt and shit like that. And nobody wants to continue to play on the merry-go-round forever. You know what I'm saying? So doing this work for myself has personally put me in a place of doing a lot of deep self-reflecting. Okay, working with my shadow side, working with things that are in the shadow that have been repressed since I was a child. You know what I'm saying? As you go through these chakras and things like that, you meet yourself face to face and you have a meeting with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to sit down and work through your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you'll never get through it. You'll never overcome what it is that you're supposed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And not that there's a problem. Some people refuse to go that deep. But I know me personally, I felt the need to go that deep. Like I have to, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, there's not going to be a change of mind. There's not going to be a change of thinking. There's not going to be a change in frequency. So you're going to continue to manifest the same thing over and over again. You want to manifest something different, do something different. Work on something different. You know what I'm saying? Work on a different part of yourself that you've never worked on. You know what I'm saying? Work on your spirit. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel? So work on those things. You know what I'm saying? Connect with yourself. Find out who you are. Bring yourself into balance and into union with your higher self, and you will be able to manifest your own heart's desires. But if you never get to that point of knowing what your heart's desires is, what are you going to manifest? Probably some bullshit. So knowing what your heart's desires is, what do you truly want for yourself? How are you going to get there? What is the process for you to get what it is that you want? If you have no direction in that, you got to do some work. You know what I'm saying? You got to go deep. So hopefully, again, like I said, these messages resonate with you guys. Like I said, I am still doing personal readings. You guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok as well. I just got a TikTok. So if y'all want to see some shit on TikTok, I'm just more than likely doing my cards on TikTok. But just wherever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me wherever. You guys can communicate with me on pretty much any platform, like I said, besides Twitter. I will leave all of the information down in the description box. But I hope that on this sunny, beautiful day, you guys are connecting with your solar plexus. You guys are feeling good. I do hope that you guys have a great week. And reach out to me if you guys would like personal readings, if you guys would like a consultation, or just whatever it is that you guys may want to know about. My email is always open. My phone number always works. Whatever way you can get in contact with me, okay? So I appreciate you guys. Again, give a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe, share with your friends and family. we have other content on the YouTube as well. So if you guys want to see me doing my cars and shit like that, if you guys want to see more of that as well, I will start doing that. Personally, I will start doing that. But I know that for me, I've just been trying to perfect my craft a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And just be more confident in what it is that I'm actually doing for myself and giving to you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of the feedback, and you guys just kind of be on the lookout for what else it is that we have coming forth. Yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And again, this is Key from Kii'skorner, and you guys have a great day. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.